Five. I am back in more stable situation right now, and I had my first like full honest to goodness work day in quite a while. Um, which is of course spent mostly on emails. That's how that works. Uh, some interesting stuff going. I have to prep for an upcoming 15-minute meeting, but it's kind of an important one. It's the next level interview for getting into South Park Commons, which is a kind of a venture um, startup incubator thing. And besides that, I've got Hunter Phillips, who is putting in some PRs for me right now that I'm interested in looking at. And he is improving the capabilities of Cursor. Of course, my focus is mostly Pi, so I really appreciate having someone else with another agent in there. And he's looking at making the agents more able to absorb capabilities from websites like LLMs.txt. So that should be interesting to look at. And of course, I'm doing just random stuff too. So enjoy. Oh, come on. Would I lose internet right then? Why not, right? Oh, there we go. And we're back. Yeah. All right, I do have a few things cooking. Let me check on what's cooking. All right, so one of my sessions stalled out and I told it stop and it won't stop and I don't know why. So let's see. Issues, activity tracing. What does it mean that this runtime is hung? If you if you have the process, can you send it messages? Like, can you send it a request to tell you a joke, for example, and then see if it has response? It's using the ACP protocol, so if you can find that process, you should be able to post JSON messages to its standard in, right? Um, and listen for messages coming from standard out. Can you do that while it's running? You know, a little creative. One thing I just can't get used to yet is the cadence. So I just asked a question to this session, and I'm in this mind state, but it's gonna like do its own research and figure out an answer, which I mean, a human would too, I guess. but a human would a human would at least have some sort of guidance about how long it's going to take it to get back. And of course, I'm going to go to a different place and check on a different thing, and my mental state is already confused. All right. So this is also a work in progress. Let's see, that one's active. That one's the one that's stuck. It's not really active. I think that one's just ready to be done. Following the skill, create a PR for this, and then tell me what the GitHub action says. Did you implement this in a work tree? Of course it didn't, because if it did, it would be there. Oh yeah, I'm also in a Zoom meeting, and there's no person there. I'm just recording. Hello. Yep, good. Hopefully, when the transcript is ready, that will push an update into my Rook agent, and my Rook agent will know what to do with it. I haven't convinced myself that works yet, though. Hmm. Instead of the correct space, instead of the correct space. Update the wording. Um, Pretty much figure out how to make it relative to rook proper rather than the place that you stuck it. But also, I don't want to use the full path just in case I move rook. So maybe it should be something like, hmm, are there any other? Hmm. All right. So from that work tree, can you run the server and the Mac application, the Mac client, and the iPhone app? Hmm. Somewhere, whenever we create the work tree, I think I have a script or something that duplicates the directory into a work tree specific version. But part of that script is removing the application database. Can you find those lines where I'm removing the application database from the copy? I think I just want to copy that over and keep it copied. Yeah, because that's going to take forever. I mean, that looks good. Hmm. All right, there's like tests and stuff associated with that. That's what's going on. Did I just crash it? Oh, you just crashed it. Mm. Oh no, this is something that I dedicated a lot of time to fix earlier. Oh no. Um, I don't think I can take pictures of it either. Yeah, man. No. Can you restart the Mac client again? Something is wrong because whenever I trace my mouse across the screen, I can see the trace of my mouse, cursor. I have no idea what would cause this. My son's coming up the stairs. Nope, 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 nope. I could tell it was screwed. Ay, ay, ay. I wonder what this looked like on the stream. Might actually surprisingly give me some hint of what's going on here. Not what I should be doing. I wonder what this looked like on the stream. Oh, that's wild. Yeah, okay, so on the stream, you guys see me taking a picture of a very healthy looking application. On my side, it's all jacked up. Um, I wonder what this looks like on the stream. Good idea. All right, looks fine on the stream. Something is strange. Whenever you just relaunched it the past two times, I can see the trace of the mouse when I look at it on my screen. However, I'm actually recording stuff and streaming it through OBS, and the stream that is being sent to YouTube does not see any of the crazy visual artifacts that I'm seeing with my eyeballs on my own screen. So I don't know if you made a change and you would understand what's going on here, but my Mac application at some point in the rendering process, when it's painted onto the screen, it's got tracers. Basically, I can see every time the cursor goes across the screen, it it takes a snapshot every like couple milliseconds or something. So it's just tracers of the cursor. But whatever is streaming through OBS does not see that. Why would this be the case? Create a new issue for performance. Whenever I'm on the session screen, whenever I am inside a session, then the performance works just fine. But if I click to go back to the session screen, it takes a few seconds before it actually goes back to the session screen. Sometimes I even get the little spinny beach ball of death. Is the server stalling out somewhere? Why doesn't it immediately snap back to the session screen, the home screen in the Mac client? Um, create an issue for this, possibly do some research first, and if you find any smoking guns, add that there as well, like so. That's not good. That's not good. Oh yeah, you guys can't see it. There's this weird artifact on my screen, and I can just draw on it with my cursor. Okay, so somehow the server is no longer talking to the runtime. Can you figure out why that might be the case? The runtime is still running. The server is supposed to have access to it. I guess. Do you do you know how this disconnect happened? See if you can figure out anything that seems obvious. Hmm. Hey, haha, you like the way that looks, huh? It's a bug. It's a really terrible one.
It's funny.
Yeah, that's what I said when it happened. I said it's funny.
Draw it. Draw something. Smiley face.
Like it's happy. Like it's a
Hmm.
fun thing. I'll make an eyeball here, an eyeball here, and a big smiley face like that.
Okay, let me draw something.
No. Sorry, dude. This is actually a bug and it's annoying.
Hmm.
Sucks. Okay, so you can probably use the CLI client to talk directly to this process. Try that, and tell me if it still works. That way we will have tested the runtime like you just did and shown that it works. We will test the server through the thin CLI client and show that the server and at least one of the clients works. And that would ensure that the problem is actually in the Mac client.
What day is it from streaming?
55, I think.
Impressive.
Should have gotten more done. That's what I think.
9 times 6.
54.
Yeah.
9 times 7.
Um, 63.
You know, an easy thing with the nines?
Whenever you add them, the first digit goes up and the second digit goes down.
That's right. What do they add up to?
Mm, 90.
No. What does, like, if you do 7 times 6, what do the numbers add up to?
Oh. Wait, what do you mean add up to?
What's 7 times 6?
7 times 6 is, gosh.
Oh, sorry. What's 9 times 6?
Okay. 63, 54.
Okay, so it's 5 plus 4.
5 plus 4 equals 9.
So what's 9 times 7?
9 times 7, um, um, 74. No, 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 no.
You just said it earlier.
63.
Yep, what's 6 plus 3?
6 plus 3, 9.
What's 9 times 9?
9 times 9, um, 81.
What's 8 plus 1?
9.
What's 9 times 10?
90. 9 plus 10.
9 plus 0.
Oh, 9 plus 0. 9.
What's 9 times 11?
You've got me.
What is 9 times 11?
99.
Yep, so what is 9 plus 9?
18.
Yeah, so that didn't work. Oh, wait, what's 1 plus 8?
9.
Yeah, no matter 9 times anything at all, if you add up all the digits and just keep adding them up until they squish into one digit, the answer is going to be 9.
That's convenient for scientists.
It is convenient. Same thing works with 3 as well, except it'll either turn into 9 or 3.
Oh.
Yeah. 3 times 4 is 12, so 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 times 5 is 15, so 1 plus 5 is, 6. So it'll be either 3, 9, or 6. They squish down to that. Interesting, right? All right, so it says that there's another process running using 99% CPU. Yeah, there's something's up.
You should probably get rid of it before it slows down your computer.
Well,
And
yeah,
use a
right.
spinny beach ball of death.
Oh, look, it started again. Let's see. I want to go to the activity monitor and see. There's
Not
Rook.
not much, but if you draw a lot, then it could go high.
Rook's not using much CPU. It lied to me. All right, I'm gonna read it. I gotta focus on this though, okay?
Okay. Since you said you're gonna focus, I don't want to disturb you.
Go. All right. Restart the pathological. Mm, oh, crap. Is there any way to check on those hypotheses? And no matter the case, if we run into a situation like this, is there any way to deal with the situation appropriately? I don't want to have agent runtimes that are permanently existent, and I don't want to have even after the end of Rook. We need to make sure that we are definitely cleaning up all of the agent runtimes we started upon Rook's closure and duplicate Rook agents set up for the same session. Runtimes. And I don't want to send a stop message and have it never respond back. Stop needs to eventually hardcore stop every the the runtime. Shoot. You can't see it, but it's wigging out. Ah, hmm. Oh wait. Yep, yep, yep. Sorry. Hmm. Yo,
Hey, can you down here?
if you're quiet,
Oh, stream.
go. You didn't freeze it.
I did. It melted.
Oh, how do you put it on? Is it comfortable?
Not the tight ones. They choke.
It's a design flaw.
Small ones either. You're working on Five Nights at Freddy's?
No, unfortunately, that would be fun.
Why do they air?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Good enough.
Helio.
It's taking a long time right now. It shouldn't be taking such a long time. It wasn't yesterday. I disagree with your observations, at least so far, because I just killed the other rook and I started the rook that you worked on, and it's having the strange artifacts on the screen that I described earlier. So I want you to do like a get bisect and see if you can figure out when the problem emerged. Um, I think it had to do with the last thing change you made, but we'll see. So let's restart your Mac client and server, and I'll say if it's good or bad, and then we'll bisect from there. So when I'm saving stuff to GitHub, that's like where you save your project work. And every time you make a change, you save it to the end, all the changes. So you can actually go back and reverse time and say, like, where was I last week? Let's,
Start from there.
yeah. Or you can, like, if you're working on a big team, then someone from the big team can split out and work on a different thing entirely, and you can merge it back in. But what I'm doing at here is saying, I know that the current place you're working on sucks because it does this.
Whoa.
Yeah. Fortunately, you can't see it on the stream, so I'm streaming right now, and that's actually a clue. Whatever's being sent to YouTube doesn't see this. It sees a healthy server. But mine, it sees just a frozen image, and so it sucks. And for the music sign.
You're right.
All right, so this is broken. We need to make something else. Use this as the start of the bisect. Next, we need to find a known good one. So go back to the beginning of your work on this branch. So we found one that sucks. Now it's going to start. It's going to go back in time and find a place where I think it should be good. And I'll say, yep, that's good. And then hopefully, and so what we'll do is we'll say, let's go to the middle point, good or bad. Go to the middle of that, go to the middle of that. And so it's a really quick way of finding what happened. And this has happened twice now, and I haven't found an agent to explain it well to me. So hopefully, if we can figure out the code that broke. Oh no, that's not good. This was a starting point, and it already thinks it already looks broken. Mm, let's go ahead and restart bisect and mark the one I just told you was bad as if it is bad, but I want to restart the server again on a known good point. And I don't think we found that yet. Let's find a good point first. All you have to do is say good or bad, good or bad, good or bad. But it's already started like assuming that it knows where a good spot was, which I'm not convinced. I think if we go back to a good spot, it might suck just like that. And we'll see. That feels different. Okay. Okay. This is good. Now you know a bad and a good point. Let's bisect. Oh no, dinner's getting ready. Didn't do what I wanted to do. Dang it. Mm-mm-mm. Wait, how is bisect complete? I told you a good and a bad, and I thought we were supposed to bisect to find the delta. Is there just no deltas in there? Dang it.
Dang it.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Is the delta the good point? Where
Del
where the
del delta means change.
where the code broke?
Okay, let's work to isolate the actual change. Maybe you can make little commits, even little branches if you need them. Um, and let's pretend like it's pseudo bisect and get it working again. So show me the next thing I should look at. Oh man, this has been thinking for a while.
The Five Nights at Freddy's one.
Yeah, this is stalled Five Nights at Freddy's. So I've got like nothing but bugs today. It's been obnoxious. Five Nights at Freddy's died.
Oof.
At least the agent did. Which I guess I might as well kick it back off again.
Whoa, what? Oh,
Sorry for the diversion with the jokes thing. Go back to the tasks I told you to do. This is bad. Show me the next change so that we can bisect it.
Make art with that.
Yep, I want to make art too. I guess it's nice to make art on my failure. Unfortunately, no one on the stream can see it, so it just looks like I'm tracing around the screen.
Yep, I see a bunch of spirals.
Now you see nothing. You're blind.
They're both active, not errored anymore.
Yeah, this thing's trying to figure out how to. It's editing stuff too. It ends up being okay, I think.
Ooh, this one's good.
Yep, this one's good. This one is good. Keep going until we figure out what the problem is. Note that this one does not have the session screen taking up the full vertical height. So it's not quite what I want. All right, so now, gosh, see, this is the thing that I have trouble with is I get like, I used to spend one day working on one project. And now what I do is I spend a day working on like 20 different things at once. So the things that but it sucks because I work on this and I don't get to finish a thought before I go to what I really wanted to do.
Just like pin multitasker on your forehead.
Yeah, pretty much. So like, here's the real things I wanted to do. And then that's slow. So I think, oh gosh, I've got to fix that too. Reviewing pull request, blah.
What's Rookkeeper?
That's the name of the whole organization.
That's helping you?
No,
What's that?
I am the rook keeper.
So you made the Rookkeeper?
The GitHub divides all the places into like projects.
Mm.
And so I'm working on a project. Mm, It takes way too long. Nope, don't leave. Join. Okay, I feel like I need the ability to pin from there. All right, what was the other one to review? Review. Wrong book. Pull request. And it was labeled all this stuff.
Runtime cleanup safeguards are implemented.
Okay, go to the rook environment.
You literally made. You're not using cursor for this, right?
No, I'm using this for this, which is
Okay, wait. But
sometimes
what did you?
confusing too.
How did you start making rook? Like you can't use something that doesn't exist to make itself.
God did it.
What I mean?
um, I at the beginning I just used pi, which is
Another
an
code.
agent,
So you made pi in pi.
kinda.
That's cool.
Except I didn't make pi. I
Well,
made.
I know. You made
I'm
rook.
making rook and rook.
And now you're yeah. Yes.
All right. So this one. By the way, review it in a work tree.
What's a work tree?
Uh, in Git, where you save all these things, you can create like little places to work called branches. And a work tree is like just a branch. It's like I make my own version of this, and you make your own version of this, and they go to different places. And a work tree is just multiple branches, a tree on my computer. All right. So that's still trying to solve that. Session new. Okay, this is trouble with the traces, and this is where I should probably look at this. Okay. This is good. No artifacts. I still want to see the session panel take up the full vertical space on the screen, though. You know that. I won't say it again. That, and it takes too long to go back.
Hmm.
All right, so this thinks it's ready.
The other Five Nights at Freddy's one's ready too.
Mm-hmm. That's the one you want to see. This is good. No artifacts. All right, so here's another annoying thing. This is now ready to be viewed. And when I develop in Rook, when I've got a new version of Rook, I stick it on the screen. But I'm already playing that game right there with this one. And I don't want to confuse the ones I'm working, so I basically can't touch this. Which
Or
makes,
not yet.
yeah,
Why do you have another FNAF thing?
right here.
No. Why do you have two FNAF chats?
This is the actual one where I'm trying to make Five Nights at Freddy's with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And but it quit working.
Oh, that's why you
And so
picked that
this is,
to check
yeah,
that.
it's like there's a bug in Rook.
Now it's working.
Review complete. Found two issues?
Yes. Check it out.
All right. Go ahead, start the server or restart the server and give me a link to the game page. That's what you want to see.
I know. It's so good.
It didn't have like the white line stuff, and it didn't have the glitchy face.
It's still good.
But not bad, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're now in the door. They are inside of the door.
That's okay. We can fix that. Power left, 100% usage, blah. Get that a little bit wrong. Close. Close.
100% should be moved over to next to the power left. Usage should be moved just a little bit up so it's in the middle of the battery level. Otherwise, it's pretty good, except for the fact that you never start at 100% and the usage should be at just 1. And Freddy needs to have this.
Power left never starts at 100%.
Nope, it's always 99. Ow. I have to stop dropping that. That one's on the door frame. It should be on the wall. That one's just in the door.
Hey, we could think about the, it's not bad.
Yeah. Just shove them over a little bit. Now, folks, if you ever play Five Nights at Freddy's, on night 3, always face this side. So Foxy will come running, unless you need to close that door.
Would you know these worked?
Yeah, I saw them.
Okay.
They don't do anything, though. They make pretty lights.
I like pretty lights. A lot of people like pretty lights, dear. A lot of money in pretty lights.
Oh.
Alright, so like this.
What you working on now?
The cursor traces.
Ah. Okay. My goodness.
Stop this Mac client, restart it again. What's is this made for kids?
This one was medium size.
Wow.
There's probably a large.
Alright, I'm looking at it and it looks good. This one is good. I click on this and it takes a while. And then it goes back.
So right now you're using Rook for coding. Later on they'll be used to help people, right?
Yeah, well, the cool thing about these agents that I'm racing to demonstrate first, but of course every freaking one else on the earth is racing to demonstrate it first too, is these things are really, really general. Like they can be helpful with anything. So for the past year, us nerdy developers have been using it for software only, basically. And the same intelligence is equally capable of dealing with you know, planning your next trip to Japan, or, you know, helping you,
Cook the lasagna.
cook lasagna. Yeah, anything. It's amazing. So the big difference that I'm doing with Rook is two things. One thing is locations, which I'm kind of stuck in this crap right now, which is just boring. Everyone's doing this stuff. But locations is where you carry your phone around and the agent knows where you are and what's around you. And all of a sudden it starts like taking advantage of those capabilities.
So you need to install a GPS.
In my phone, so I got it. Phones have GPS.
Right.
They can take you exactly where they're. The other thing is bring your own agent. Like right now, if you go to GitHub, they have an agent, but it doesn't know anything about me or what I'm working on right now. And instead, I want to be able to take my agent and plug it into the running website. And so I'm going to be building out examples of that working, but also building out like little miniature apps that you can use to talk directly to the agent.
Hmm.
Ooh,
Oh,
this one messed it up. So we're getting close.
well, that cooked it.
Cooked. We are cooked.
Yeah, it kind of went crazy. Oh,
Hmm. Interesting. This one also screwed up. This doesn't work. Cursor trails everywhere.
da 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 da.
Yeah, Bo wanted me to do that too. Oh, by the way, check this out.
Yes.
This is little Walter.
Ah.
If,
I told
let's
the
see.
classroom about little Walter, and instead I accidentally said little Wally.
Oh, he probably would have liked that.
Really?
Yeah, he was very aggressive and angry. He got in fights all the time, so probably he wouldn't have liked that. Playlist. Nope, gotta go back. When that responds, gotta go back to it. Oh, okay. The scroll view needs a finite height, not an unbounded infinity proposal. New candidate is running using finite geometry for the list. Oh,
Yeah, I actually thought of that. I saw the changes you made, and like infinity. That's pretty long. I thought,
so what it was is like this is a view that you do this with,
yeah,
and
you made it infinite.
yeah, apparently
Why?
it felt good at the time.
Although I can see why I screwed it up. I'd be confused too if I were a computer.
All right, this is good. We can land this. Oh, that'd be so nice. Yay, this is good. This is a great lesson learned. With that change, are we ready to PR this work? Get it in good order, create a pull request, and then I will review it.
Right now, you need to tell me what a pull request is.
So when a bunch of developers are working on stuff, we don't like hang out all day and talk about what we're doing. And it's not one thing. It's like Bob works on something and Cindy works on something else. And then we have the main production code that's in good order and we want to keep it clean. So a pull request is when they say, I'm finished with the thing I was working on.
And I want to attach it to the main thing.
Yep.
So copy the main thing, see if it works.
Yep. Pretty much.
Got it. I also I took a little coding class, did a little stuff with my friends, but we also did that kind of thing. So we had like a main page that I worked on. Um, so we each had our own little part to do, and they all worked on theirs, and I had my own main little thing that I worked on. And after we were all done, we all uploaded it to my little iPad thing.
Mhm.
It wasn't really coding; it was it was like a Canva like thing. Um, and then I just like kind of I just looked at the stuff, cleaned it up, and then attached it to mine.
Hmm. Okay. Sounds similar.
And we won.
Yeah, I know.
We didn't win the finals though, but
Oh, did that already happen?
finals happened. We didn't win, but we won the semifinals.
Okay, okay. Well, that's cool.
I wonder who won and what they made.
Keep rolling. All right. I made this playlist. There's Little Walter. And every song here is in the key of C, or the key of G.
You know I'm just crazy about you, baby. Wonder do you ever think of me?
Listen to me.
What'd she comment?
You know I'm crazy
No,
about
really?
you, baby, but you
Uh-huh.
don't care nothing in the world for me.
Go away.
Well, I can't sleep at night, I just
Can't
can't
stop
nap
through
through
the
the
day.
day. I
Mm-hmm.
can't hold on much
Long,
longer,
long,
Lord. Living
living
just
life
the
away.
way. You know I'm crazy about you, baby.
All right, it's still working on stuff.
Wonder
All
do
right,
you
next song.
ever think?
See if you find a good one. I'd never heard this before, but I like it.
Get some disc jockey to play you my. This is cheap, man. I'm gonna get some disc jockey to play my blues to you. What can I do? Well, I'm drifting, drifting like a ship out on the sea. Well, I'm drifting, drifting
I can't.
like.
Well,
Try it again.
that was double notes.
That was right. That was good. That sounded good. Hear that bend. Hear that whistle. I want to hear the whistle. Yep. Gotta get that high bend down a little bit better. Ready to merge. Mark Plugquist.
I can't go.
Your tongue's too stiff. I can trill the back of my tongue or the front of my tongue.
I can make a choking noise and seem like I'm dying.
I can almost trill breathing in, which would be useful.
Why?
Because so you can breathe in and make that sound.
Oh. If I open my mouth and breathe in and lift my tongue, it gets sucked to the back of my mouth. Annoying. I'm good.
I don't even try to spell anymore.
I love it. I
That's
love your
nuts. Yeah,
I'm merged.
I'm erged. All right, let's see what else is here.
Still breathing.
Well, I'm drifting, drifting like a ship out on. Wish I had someone just to love me all the time. all
His
the
voice is
time.
just like he's just yelling at the microphone. Look at that scar above his head.
I wanna be so
He was, yeah, he was just constantly fighting. According to Wikipedia.
peace in my
Yeah, we can get along. And then that's how he died.
Fight.
The fight didn't kill him. It was the fight aggravated earlier problems. And he got a blood clot in his heart, and that killed him. He was 37.
Say that.
That's hard. Hear that? Listen.
You're on the feet. That way. Like,
Give me this part. I will get it. Thanks, I don't know. Like,
where you have
15,
I think
15, 16, early 60s.
I have to jiggle my I have to, I look weird when I do that.
All right, so I've.
It's headed.
Sorry, Hunter. I didn't quite get to today. There's proof that I was working on it. And if it did what it should do, 152, and what's the other one? Did you move this into a work tree so I can play with the code myself? As a one-liner, I want you to stop the rook everything and then restart the server and the Mac client. Do it in one line because this will kill your own process. I'm telling it to kill itself and restart itself back, but it's got to do it in one line. I can do it myself. It's going to look like this. Yep, see, it just killed itself. It's going to basically do that. Oh, come on. Please make it back.
If it doesn't kill itself in one line, it won't come back without manual help, right?
Oh, but no, it didn't.
What did it do?
It's not going to come back. It ran that, and actually, as one line, even it's going to die before it gets to the next part. because it owns the process that ran that, and that process died. So, crap. But anyways,
You can just enter it yourself.
that basically said chop off your own head, and it said okay.
Okay.
Oh, crap. Oh.
Go collapse on the bed and then come back.
I think we're ready to eat.
Yeah. This bed is smaller than my twin bed.
Cool. All right, it's killed rook. Start the server and the Mac. It's gonna have to rebuild. Server's already started because it's pretty lightweight. All right, now I can use the whole screen to see stuff. That's nice. All right, I'm gonna close it for today. Me and my munchkin are gonna go eat dinner and
Yes.
probably work on some Five Nights at Freddy's, and we'll see what else trouble we can get into.